Hey, Soul Fam, it's your boy Sam Star, and we're going to do a weekly reading for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and Saturday. I'm just shuffling the cards right now, but let's get right into it. Let's see how the energy for the week is going to be. So for Monday and Tuesday, we got the Two of Swords. Um, there seems like a lot of confidence is coming up in our and what we want to accomplish. Not even want to accomplish, but we're talking, communication, with opportunities, reaching out, expressing ourselves. If you've been having like foggy, not knowing what to do, not being able to make a decision this week, beginning of the week, there's gonna be some clarity. We're gonna have like a peace of mind with ourselves and making clear decisions on what we want to do, whether that's for like business projects, um, reaching out to people and communicating. Maybe somebody from the past can reach out to communicate and try to make peace with you. Uh, so we can look for that. People making peace. People coming back from the past and made peace to reconcile, to talk. If not, they're just making peace with ourselves to actually make the clear decisions in our lives that we want. This is a mix of solar plexus energy with the heart chakra as well. So it's the confidence, it's building up the personal powers, creative skills, coming out of this, I guess, maybe like depression or a lack of power or lack of confidence. And it's in better, coming in better into our heart chakra with this more self-esteem, more nurturing, more loving, more compassionate, more, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna express my creativity in this way because this is how I want to do it. There's also a two card, and the two is the will to create. So we have this will to be creative, this will to be seen, there's a strong will to do something. This card is his moon in Libra. So again, people from the past are coming through, the want to express themselves, to try to make peace. So there could be clarity coming in for the next 2 days as well. You pull another card. Yeah, we got another Princess of Swords. So this is grounding our ideas, making them take root, um, taking on ideas that we have and creating stability, creating structure, making it practical. It's not just ideas floating in our heads no more. There's practical reasoning, there's practical stability. Here's what I have, here's the proof of what I'm showing you, and giving that out. And the woman on the card is actually green too. It's just cutting out the air. So it's again still heart chakra. This is healing. This is motivating for us, right? Our self-esteem. Putting ourselves out there and just saying, this is what I want. This is what I want to share. This is what I do. So this grounding is to be very easy for us because it gives us confidence. It gives us a sense of reassurance, and we are planting ideas and really manifesting on a way that can be longevity. So the beginning of this week seems to be very strong in expression, communication, confidence, um, planting ideas and actually getting it grounded for people to see. And there's a strong sense of stability here. Moving on to Wednesday and Thursday, we have the Ace of Wands. So this is still empowering. It's still empowerment. Um, Burning fire, enthusiasm, feeling very enthusiastic. There's a lot of sparks of creative love, compassion that we're giving out. Ones are always also about potential energy. So there's a lot of potential energy here to create something nice. There's a lot of fire here, to get the momentum, to get us moving, to keep us motivated. As long as we have that intention and put it into the right places, this fire will not dim. This is like a divine flame. This is the divine saying, here's the torch, light your path, move past these obstacles, move past this fear, move past what's blocking you, what's keeping you from showing up and being who you are. You know what I mean? What's stopping you from reaching your goals? What's stopping you from doing this and that? So whatever in your own life which is blocking you, you have to fire covering and speed that's going to motivate you and empower you to make the moves you need to overcome the fears, overcome the blockages, to send that email that you're sitting on, to going back to the swords and money to reach out to that to whoever, to contact that employer or the person you want to speak to, or just, you know what I mean, just to push yourself to do something different and come out your comfort zone in like in a different way, in a creative way. But this is really blocking, removing blockages are in our way, burning down for new things could come into place that could be very strongly. You know, last week we were really getting rid of the old. So this week seems to be planting the seeds and building the foundations for the new. We also have the Hierophant, which is Taurus. It's also a building energy. So this is week is about building. This is about constructing. This is about um being in our senses and following our intuition and not second guessing ourselves. You know what I mean? Not doubting or, not second guessing that intuition. You know, Taurus energy, even small steps is even small steps make a change for the long term. So you don't have to overwhelm yourself. You don't have to do everything at once. You don't have to burn yourself out each at once. You know what I mean? You can take the inspiration and ground it, create a plan, but build at the same time. Just don't build the plan and just think about it and not proceed with it. This is about getting the energy. It's about seeing it for what it is, getting that intuitive download, analyzing it, and then building it on top of that. It's about motion. Even with slow motion, it's about motion, but this is divinely guided, Hierophant energy. And this off deck, I just feel this is, you know what I mean? This is coming into our own sense of enlightenment through the darkness about where we headed, about our future, about what we should be building and putting in place in our lives, and taking our time with it. You know what I mean? Still being patient, but not being still. It's about making progress, but not being still to the point where you're not doing anything. You still have to walk. It's not about standing still. This week is not about standing still. It's about moving. This week is about momentum and actually doing things that we've been slacking off and procrastinating about. For Friday and Saturday, this is Princess of Disc and the Two of Disc. So this week is all about building. It's all about creating. It's all about laying down the brick of foundations. So the Princess of Disc, she is pregnant. So this week is going to be generating a lot of I guess healing from within as well, which is active change, but it's pushing us to be more practical about what we're doing, these new ideas, being innovative, trying something different, listen to our intuition and not being afraid, because what came out with the Princess of this is also change, which is the two of Pentacles, which is Jupiter and Capricorn. So this is growth and work opportunities. This is growth and our routine or what we do day to day, through growth in our work ethics and how we go about doing our work and how we reach out to people, going back to Monday and Tuesday with the expression of creating peace and communicating our ideas and reaching out, networking. This is a, this we have luck on our side this week to grow. So this is a week of great manifestation energy. Um, by the end of the week or through this week, we're going to be shedding layers and layers of what's been hindering us, wherever that shows in our lives. This is Capricorn energy here as well. So whatever's been hindering us in our lives, that's been creating blockages, that's been creating delays, or what is, you know what I mean, even this like any health, we can see our health might be getting better because we are shedding our skin. We are going through this healing through this week. And this healing is creating change, which is taking us from this, maybe this lethargic, not wanting to do anything to being feeling empowered, motivated, and just saying, you know what, let me just take a chance and see where this goes. And when we actually let go and allow the universe to guide us, we're going to see that things will fall in place. Like we're going to see the growth, we're going to see the attraction energy that we have, and things actually going to be coming in for us to be like, oh, I should have did this sooner. So, yes, this week is really great for planning. Oh, really great for planning, manifesting, and actually creating a structure and foundations that's going to bring in opportunities for the future. This Jupiter right here is very expansive. It's telling me that there's a lot of luck coming in for us this week. Um, a lot of luck, a lot of expansion. Jupiter is also spiritual protection, so we feel like spiritually protected this week. So, you know, there should be like no fear and contributing what you want to contribute to the world this week, or reaching out to that client, or reaching out to that person, or doing anything that's going to create stability in our lives. That I mean, that we didn't have there before. This definitely a growth. There's definitely a transition to something better. So this week is amazing for that. So really take advantage of it. Um, don't procrastinate. Don't hold back. Ask your guides and angels to assist you on what you need to do. Grounding. But yeah, that's what I have for this week. Very straightforward. If you're looking for a reading, please hit me up. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. I will leave the description below. But and also we'll have a meditation this week as well. So look out for that. But until next time, Soul Fam, peace.